Hey guys, what's up? My name is Joshue Fenimore, and I would love to share a God story with you real quick. So a couple of years ago, I remember I was really trying to grow in hearing and discerning God's voice. And I remember one day I ended up going home, just sitting before the Lord, and I asked the Lord if he could let me see a miracle. I wanted to see a miracle today. I wanted to go somewhere and pray for someone and see the Lord bring life and healing to them, okay? And I remember when I'm sitting before the Lord, he shows me a picture of a person wearing a green hat. He's wearing a green sweatshirt. He's wearing blue jeans, and he has a beard. And I saw him walking, and he was limping in this picture, this vision that God was showing me. So after when he showed me that picture, he ended up showing me, he showed me a vision of Whole Foods, and it was actually the same sign at my local Whole Food store. So I thought in my mind, if I go there right now, I'm gonna pray for this guy, and this guy with a sprained ankle is gonna get healed. So I literally, I get done praying, I stopped the conversation with God. I was so excited. I drive all the way to Whole Foods, and then when I get there, I looked everywhere and I did not see him whatsoever. And to be honest with you, I didn't beat myself up. I feel like I heard God's voice, so I was like, okay, I'm sure I'll see this guy eventually. So a month after that experience, of that visionary experience, I ended up going back to Whole Foods because I was working as a graphic designer, and I ended up going there for lunch. And I remember as I'm sitting and eating my lunch, I turn behind me, I'm looking at a bunch of people, and then I see this picture, I see this person wearing the green hat, wearing the green sweatshirt, wearing the blue jeans with a beard. I was like, I feel like I've seen this before, like deja vu. And I see him, and then I'm watching him walk, and I was like, wait, he has a limp too. I was like, oh my gosh. So I instantly got terrified, to be honest with you. I was like shocked in my mind, like, oh my gosh, this is what God showed me a month ago. Because I also kind of forgot about the vision. So I was so terrified. I was like, well, God, I don't know how to approach him. Can you just tell him to come around? So he ends up coming around, and I just approached him and said, hey, listen, man, I know this is kind of a weird question, but you're walking with a limp. What happened? And he said, well, I was actually out with my kids 3 days ago at the park playing with them, and I sprained my ankle. And I was like, well, are you in pain? He's like, a lot of pain. He's like, hey man, I know this is kind of a weird question, but I pray for people off and on. You mind if I just bless you real quick? He's like, yeah, if you must. I'm like, okay. So I lay my hands on him, and I just start praying, and I got a sense that the Lord healed him. So I just said, all right, man, test that. He starts walking back and forth. He had no pain. He was totally shocked by the whole entire experience. He was actually a Whole Foods worker. Ended up seeing him 4 days after that encounter. He's like, yeah, dude, I have zero issues since then. And that's just a story of God being himself right there. So there you go.